Maybe. Oh, you just want affection.
Alright, that visible alright for you?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
I just need to move my laptop. Oh, there we go. Jezebel!
Okay, well, here we are then. This is Princess Fuzzy and Ritz playing Monster Prom.
Hello.
Let's do this thing. 2 players. We'll go short game, eh? 1 good shot.
Sit, Jezebel. Sit.
Spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Alright, who would you like to be today?
I'm gonna be Vicky this time. Fuck it.
Alright, yep, since Greg's not here, she's up for grabs.
I'm always a mirror. Let's change places.
Yeah. Alright, pronouns she?
She's fine. Yep.
Alright. And I've been being tall, green and lanky a lot, but I've got all of his Polaroids now, so I should be someone else. Maybe I'll be
Do
mirror
it.
this time.
Hey, you'll rock it.
Yeah. Okay. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, age 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LaVey, age 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly large heart. Liam de Lioncourt, 400 and something, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Polly Geist, maybe 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean, self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear, it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Okay, you want to do this, Ben?
Yes. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. Trademark. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start! Coolest reality TV show would be... 8 rich people fight weekly challenges to see who's the most at giving money to you.
Alright. And I reckon... People in positions of power must face all sorts of questions relevant to their field, and if they fail, they lose their jobs and society wins. You build a 100-foot statue commemorating an event so that in 1,000 years, archaeologists can learn something about the people of our time. What does the statue represent?
That glorious instant when your friend stopped you from texting embarrassing stuff to an ex while hella drunk.
Your least favorite political figure, being devoured by rabid rhinoceri, which are also covered in badass tattoos. What would be a deal breaker for a potential lover?
The person lacks manners.
Person lacks manners. And I'll say... the person is boring.
We're both going after the gals this time.
That's right.
Alright.
Okay, you've got
So-
free reign. Every place is available.
Ooh. Let us go to the library.
The library, making some money. That day, you spend some time on the library PCs, managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain lots of money, but almost everything goes to cover the costs, and you keep only 2 money.
So how about this? Since mine's Miranda and yours is Polly, do you want to do Miranda?
Sure. And so we've
And I'll stick
got
with
Miranda, Polly, and Vera to do here. So I'll do Vera, because she's
Of
my number
course.
1. Yeah. Alright.
Oh, I
sounds
just
good.
realized, yeah.
Yeah. You see Miranda, Vera, and Polly gather around a table covered in books. Could they be studying? No way! I hereby call this meeting of the boss-ass bitches to order. I've gathered all prior school yearbooks, so we have a clear list of everyone we're better than. Oh, we got the witches
Wow.
too.
Yes! Wow, what a great use of your time.
Who said that? Oh great, it's the coven. What are you 3 doing here?
Studying, because this is a library at a school.
Spies! Villains impersonating us! What?
What? Don't you see, Vera? These 3 are obviously our evil twins. The middle one is mean and bossy like you. What are you talking about, Polly? We go to class with you. You would know if you 3 didn't spend all your time doing stupid and mostly illegal stuff. I won't fall for your tricks, evil Vera! Are you implying the original Vera isn't kind of evil herself?
And look, Vera! The one on the right has glasses just like Polly!
I need these to see. And see, she has dark skin. She's clearly dark Polly.
Whoa, Polly! Just... no! Oh my goodness! Bitches is only one word away from witches! Good lord! Say, would you 3 mind studying somewhere else? You're upsetting my minions!
Never. Good grades are the backbone of a bright future. We all need this knowledge to save the world from the big bad.
Oh boy, if you don't figure out a way to get the coven out of here, you might have to break up a brawl. Any ideas?
Oh gosh.
Are you gonna get the cockerel out?
Let's get the cockerel out. That sounds smarter.
Whip out your rooster! Witches hate roosters.
Oh no! Get that filthy cock away from us.
Good thinking. Witches are repelled by the rooster, as it is a symbol of the dawn.
No, roosters are just mean and we don't want to catch any diseases. Fine, we're leaving. That's even more proof that they're evil twins. See, I love cocks. And pussies.
I too love animals. As we say in my kingdom, the chicken is the tuna of the land. Alright, they're gone. You can put your cock away. Though you did use him quite skillfully. Vera's so impressed she lets you sit in on the first meeting of the boss-ass bitches. You all throw so much shade, your rooster decides it might be time to go to sleep. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness. Alright. Let's see. Where would I like to go? I'm pretty smart, somewhat bold, not very creative or charming or fun. So, let's pick up some charm. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. Later, you see Polly floating around, her ghostly glow less ghastly than usual.
Oh, hey, Fuzzy. I'm just hovering a little low today. Everyone seems so hyped about love, and I love being hyped, but I'm not really sure how this love thing works, you know? I thought I was in love once. I met a beautiful girl at a party and felt this strange magic. My temperature rose. I felt even floatier than usual. Everything was so bright and beautiful. I was ecstatic. But then I remembered that I had taken literal ecstasy, so it was probably just that. Classic mistake, am I right? I've had some pretty good highs, but they say being in love is the greatest high of all. The next time I'm on a date with someone, what can I do to fall in love? Or float in love, since gravity doesn't actually affect me.
Ooh, you don't want Polly to float in love with another person, but you like Polly just too much not to help her, despite the consequences. Scientifically speaking, people fall in love faster when afraid. Do something fun with them, like getting stabbed.
Oh my god, great point! I love science! I mean, I don't, but I love it when it gets me drugs and gets me laid. Loved, not laid, loved. And love.
With that, Polly disappears, literally, to begin her quest for the terror that is love. She catches up to you a few days later.
Hey, so I went on a Tinder date the other night with the super cute humanoid. And I took him to a getting stabbed party, just like you suggested.
Yeah, that's what I suggested.
It was awesome. He was terrified. It was like each time a knife entered him, he got more scared. And more in love with me. Then the date continued because he bled out and died and became a ghost, so we had even more in common. Like, I'm over it now, obviously, but I'm pretty sure I was in love for like 15 whole minutes.
That's gotta be a record for you, Polly.
Seriously. Next time, I'm gonna try and work my way up to 25.
Polly? In love for 25 minutes? Maybe the next time it'll be with you. Maybe you'll even make it to 50 minutes. Or eternity. Either way, you've opened up Polly's heart, metaphorically, to love, and gained +2 charm and +1 smarts in the process.
Beautiful.
Alright, choose a food.
Pizza.
Oh, I just realised that I'm not logged into the chat in OBS. Never mind, I won't bother typing it. So you chose pizza, and I choose Thai red curry. Player order is decided based on how powerful an energy drink whose key ingredient is the selected food would be.
Red curry.
Red curry?
Wins.
Alright. Okay, where would I like to sit? I don't even know what I'm trying to achieve this run.
Me either.
I was hoping that the orgy hook would appear, but it hasn't yet.
Which hook?
The hook for the class-wide orgy.
Oh.
When I played the other week with Shoxic, he got that, and we got all the way through. He got everything right, and then he chose to try to date Polly at the end when he should have chosen nobody. So he didn't get the ending. It was kind of tragic.
Aww.
Alright,
I
well...
should try to do... Oh, God.
You should try to do Oh God?
No. You were trying to speak, so I didn't want to interrupt you.
Go on. What should you try?
I'm tempted to try what Fox tried the other day, which was try to get the shopkeep.
Oh, yes. That'd be cool. I don't have that, and I don't quite know how it's done, other than I think you want the PR card as a first step. But
you also bother the heck out of her and don't buy shit.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, if you want to go for her, then I'll leave her open. I'll go to the prince for now.
Okay.
You're just about to take a bite of your sandwich when some douchebag rips a hole in the fabric of reality. It is I, the interdimensional prince! I have searched far and wide for a hero capable of solving a most fiendish riddle for me. The riddle of how to get my TV to switch from HDMI 1 to HDMI 2. I've tried everything short of actually using the remote control. You heave a deep sigh and accompany the prince to his dimension, where you solve his problem by actually using the remote control. You truly are both wise and generous. As a thank you, please allow me to teach you one of my kingdom's customary rituals. Perhaps laser communion might interest you? Or reverse baptism? Or eggs? The choice is yours. Well, money is good, but if you've got your eyes on the shopkeeper, I'm probably not going to get to see it much. So let's go with, is that going to be creativity? Fuck that! Let's make up our own ritual! Ah! We have a ritual for this! The ritual of making up rituals. It's why we have so many dumb and bad rituals. First, we get incredibly high on interdimensional weed. Then we pretty much do whatever we want, and then make it illegal for people not to do that thing once a year. Sounds good to you. You guys get ripped and invent a holiday called Shrimp Christmas. It's Christmas, but everyone just gets stockings full of shrimp delivered by a giant shrimp. It becomes so popular that it leaks over into your dimension, where it replaces actual Christmas. You gain +4 creativity.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah. Alright.
Go for the shopkeep.
Yep. Shouldn't you be out there trying to romance a classmate or something? Anyway, welcome.
Don't buy a thing.
Nothing? Alright.
Nothing.
Look at all these exciting things that I have, though.
True.
But no, If the plan is don't buy a thing, then don't buy a thing. My stuff isn't good enough for you? Not cool! You know what? Maybe you aren't good enough for my stuff either.
Oh shit.
Everybody choose a brand. Alright.
Disney.
Disney. Hey. Alright. I choose Netflix.
Nice.
Player order is decided based on how weird it would be if the selected brand paid for product placement in Game of Thrones. Well, they're both kind of meta, aren't they? Yeah, they're both really stupid.
So it would be hilarious. It would be hilarious if Disney paid for Game of Thrones.
Well, I mean, I guess Disney they could just, you know, throw in like subtle references, you know, like mentions of, you know, character names or plot points or something, whereas for Netflix to buy advertising space in Game of Thrones, I mean, it's totally nonsensical to the world that it exists in. And
yeah.
It's owned by a rival company as well, or whatever. Like, it's not on Netflix, so... Yeah, that's
and
pretty messed up.
And it probably never will be.
Yeah. Alright, time for the evening. Oh, let's see. I'm not very fun. Let's have a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Oh shit, that's the shop. Sorry.
That's okay.
Well, I mean, I did want some fun, so maybe I should just buy some fun.
Buy the fun.
Yep.
Alright, let's see. I'm gonna try going for Polly again, so she just needs fun and boldness, right?
I don't know for sure. She might also want some charm.
That's true.
For some things.
Let's go to the auditorium because fuck it.
Creativity.
Yes.
Alright. That day, while rehearsing for class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity.
I just realized I'm going after Miranda. What am I doing?
Oh, here she is. Afterwards, Miranda summons you. It feels weird to be summoned, but you comply. You can't resist her mermaid goons. Thank you for coming, my dear. I have finally decided to trust you with my most important aspiration. I am destined to be the Queen of Prom. The royal ascension is nigh. We must prepare. Most of my competition is naive. They foolishly assume that Prom Queen is a purely ceremonial title. Except Ursula Jr. She's proving to be quite a worthy rival. I respect that. Which is why we must destroy her reputation immediately. Any thoughts?
Let's convince everyone that she likes humans.
Alright. It doesn't take much to make someone look bad in this day and age. You, however, are monsters, and went for total overkill. You hire a Chinese hacker to plant 10 years of pro bono work rescuing human babies from lawnmowers in Ursula's name. At recess, Dr. Babylove of the Babylove Institute appears out of nowhere and presents her with a Humanity Award. Yes, this will seriously harm her standing with the evil lawnmower creature contingent. That's an important voting block. They're the ones who keep the schoolyard so tidy. You gain +2 boldness and +1 smarts. That weekend, something happened to Ritz. You're engaging in your favorite weekend activity, ignoring everything, in favor of thinking about which classmate you'd like to take to prom and how horny you are.
How did they know?
Well, I think it's pretty much everyone's favourite weekend activity if they're players of this game.
True.
When you find out that this is apparently reading on your face.
Hey, Ritz. You seem extremely horny and like someone who sits around all day thinking about who you're going to take to prom.
Wow, does she have your number or what?
Listen, I'm kind of interested in someone, but honestly, I don't think I could be with any monster who isn't spectacular at sex. I know sex isn't everything, but it's sort of everything to me. Not really, but it's pretty high on my list of priorities. Sorry if this is TMI. Titillating monster interaction. But it's someone you know, so I thought you might have some insight. It's Fuzzy. I just love sex. Any position. Missionary, clergy, apocalyptic, upside down nightmare demon, the pentagram. What do you think? Could Fuzzy keep up with me?
Oh, what do you think?
I can say this. She's the discoverer of the orgasm. Actually, the whole thing is named after her. Haven't you ever noticed the orgasm is an anagram of Fuzzy? Fuzzy? Orgasm? Oh my god, you're totally right! I never even noticed that before. Like, actually, it still makes no sense to me, but I'm going to assume that's because I'm high, and it's super legit on that level. You seem to know your letters and words. I'm sure it'll make sense once I sober up. Fuzzy invented the orgasm, eh? I am a fan of going straight to the source. I only buy opium from the dude who first discovered it. Being dead rocks.
It sure does, doesn't it? Meh. Important thing is, Fuzzy, aka Orgasm, totally owes you one. Not one orgasm, just a general one. You know what I mean. Oh, and you gain +3 fun.
Jeez.
Choose a celebrity.
Avril Lavigne.
Ooh. I choose Robert Downey Jr. Player order is decided based on how likely it is that the selected celebrity is secretly related to Fuzzy. Start debating now. Well, I mean, they're both Americans, so that doesn't put me in very good stead.
Yeah. I think it's gonna have to be random.
Yeah, I can't really pin on anything on either of them. Hey, there you go. You get to go first.
Noise. Let's go to the gym.
Not the bathrooms, talk to the shopkeeper? Or is that ruined now?
Nah.
To
Well,
the gym.
I decided to go back to Miranda.
Fair enough.
I love her.
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. The match is so intense and both teams are so into it that you decided to raise the stakes by betting part of your charm against part of the other team leader's charm. That commitment amazes your whole team and their spirit is fueled by determination. Finally you win and take +2 charm from the other team's leader. She's now a little bit less fabulous.
Ooh.
Somebody puts a sack over your head and throws you in a car. You drive for hours before they let you out and take the sack off. It's clearly the first floor restroom. Miranda is sitting on a makeshift throne while her goons jump in and out of the toilet. I'm glad you came. My prom queen campaign is moving on to the next stage. Your expertise is crucial for this part. Most of my inner circle are fish. Hardly helpful unless genetically engineered beyond recognition. Speaking of which, I need you to help me sneak a 3-meter-tall, heavily armed cod assassin named Tresca into the school. No reason, but if you're friends with that singing harlot Ariel, you'd best say your goodbyes.
We need a diversion. Release the Kraken!
Aha! Oh, not so bold.
Aww.
Fish hit drums and the menacing beat culminates in a synchronous crescendo. You feel a thump from down below. And then a whimper. Oh, great! The Kraken is stuck in the sewers again. Take the plunger and help the 7-ton monster out. You hurt an octopuppy. How could you? You lose -2 charm and -1 fun.
R.I.P.
Yeah. Alright, I've got no money. And my boldness is my lowest stat. So let's go and... Oh, it's the shop again. I'm not going to make that mistake again. I don't have any money to spend there anyway. Well, it would be a waste of my turn.
See, I also realized something.
Mm-hmm.
In order to really go after her, you probably need a lot more turns. So that was my other reason.
I've been told that everything's possible in the short game. But I don't know if that's true, but that's what somebody told me. So, I don't know. Anyway, I mean, it's a short game. We might have time to play a second round anyway.
That's true.
Short game with only 2 people.
That's
We're more than
about
halfway through already. And it's only been half an hour. Alright, well, if I can't have boldness, maybe I should have fun, which I was trying for the other time. That day, during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. You're hanging out with Polly afterwards, and she's about to show you her latest done tattoo, when suddenly... Never fear, my lady! I will save you from this lascivious cretin. Ah, it's the interdimensional prince, and he's apparently here to block your metaphorical cock.
Again with the cock. Whoa, you're so sparkly. Are those tearaway pants?
Sadly, they are not, my queen. My fashion sense does not operate on the same ethereal plane as your own.
Well, I am persistently on fleek. I died on fleek, and so am cursed to roam the earth forever, eternally on fleek.
It is that exact on-fleekness which I seek. For you see, madame, I am in need of a fashionista such as yourself to plan the ultimate wedding. Ours.
Ours?
This could be bad. You know Polly is not above getting married as a one-off joke. You've got to stop this madness. Let's see. Should I throw a party so dope that Polly doesn't want to travel to another dimension? A party with sex lasers? Or should I marry the prince myself right now?
Sex lasers. She'd probably appreciate that more.
Yeah, I'd say so. Plus, marrying the prince right now sounds like a bold choice, and I'm not super bold. In fact, everything I have is better than boldness, so let's go with sex lasers! Yeah! You steal the sex lasers from your school's highly controversial physics lab and get the party started! Great Zorblans of Gorloxia! I did not know you had such sick parties in this dimension.
Yeah, boy. This school is nationally ranked in the field of particle physics. I don't know what kind of snooty soirees you got over there in that snooze dimension. But here at Spooky High School, we have sex with coherent light.
I am truly humbled by the heartiness of your party. I shall return to my dimension and lament the fact that it is a total party wasteland. You don't even notice the prince leaving because you're too busy humping a laser. You gain +2 boldness and +1 fun. Let's trade places. Everybody choose something bad. I choose intimate laser burns.
Paper cuts.
Player order is decided based on how interesting it would be if the selected thing was a key component of a supervillain's plan in a movie. Ooh.
Listen,
Well, I mean-
listen.
I mean, paper cuts
Everyone
as
paper
part of a plan is that's pretty interesting.
I'll take it.
Yeah. I want to know how that plan goes anyway.
Me too.
Alright, now, where would you like to eat?
Let's go hang out with Miranda and Liam.
Alrighty, who's going to voice Liam?
I'll try.
Okay. You notice Liam looking disgruntled, which is his default, so whatever. But it seems like Miranda is pretty upset too. Better check it out. Liam, why are you typing on your phone so angrily? Did your phone offend you in some way? Why are you mad at it? You seem to be an 8.5 on the Frowny Liam scale.
The what?
The Frowny Liam scale. Normally I can tell how people are feeling from their faces, but you seem to be frowning most of the time, so I created a chart to measure your frowniness. Miranda pulls out a notepad and displays a series of doodles of Liam's frowniness. They're not super accurate, but they are super adorable.
I'm not angry at my phone. The frowniness is caused by a heinous error. I specifically asked that my creative creme brulee be extra crispy, so it's truly popped with my massacre #massacre Instagram filter. Instead, they burnt it to a crisp, rendering it unphotographical.
Graphical.
Monsters deserve to know what they're getting into if they choose to eat at this cafeteria, so they can choose to take their business to a different establishment. And so, I'm writing a scathing Yelp review.
Liam, you can't do that. If they shut the cafeteria down, the school kitchen staff will lose their jobs. Did you know that peasants had to do labour to make living wages? They don't simply have unlimited stores of gold. I was shocked when I first found out.
Of course you were. If the kitchen staff wanted to earn their wages, they should have been better at their jobs. I am simply the merchant of truth.
No, you are the merchant of poop.
Your royal sophistication shines through. Look at Ritz. Her taste may tend toward the mainstream, but surely she can see the subpar cafeteria must be exposed.
Don't be ridiculous. Ritz is surely more compassionate than that and would gladly help save the cafeteria. Again? Again? Gosh, it's hard to keep track of your misadventures at this shit show of a school. Still, you'll help if you can.
Let's do the army of homeless people.
Yep. Why, of course! This plan involves two of my most favorite strategies, gathering an army and outsourcing work to the disenfranchised. If it involved torture and suppression of dissidents, it would hit all my favorites, but there might still be time for that later.
I didn't even have a response to this.
You go to the vast homeless population who wander the woods near the school. don't ask, and convince them the cafeteria is a trendy new restaurant that sells food for the most valuable currency of all. Positive Yelp reviews. Turns out people are pretty gullible when they're starving, so they flock to the cafeteria in droves and start writing spectacular reviews on their phones. Because now homeless people have phones of their own? It seems they kept all the unwanted blackberries. Remember blackberries? Yeah, me neither. Miranda Vanderbilt, says Principal Giant Spider, bursting into the cafeteria with 8-legged panache. Stop bringing droves of homeless people into our cafeteria! But Principal Giant Spider, it was absolutely vital to the vitality of the school. You said that the last 5 times. You can't solve all your problems by manipulating homeless people. Notorious Principal Giant Spider storms out, but Miranda looks perfectly chipper. Oh, he may pretend to be upset, but I think the subtext was pretty clear. Thank you, Miranda and Ritz, for saving the entire school like these beautiful heroes you are. That's 100% a lie, but Miranda called you beautiful. Ah, it's a win. Okay, let's see. I could use some more charm or creativity. So I'm going to go and visit the wolf pack and see what stat they give me.
Oh, fun.
You puff yourself up, hoping to look as big and tough and sporty as possible as you take your seat next to the wolf pack. How do we want to voice them? Should we do the chorus thing like on Greg's ones? Or just one of us do the... I don't really want to do the chorus thing. It's kind of awful. I mean, it's funny, but it's probably not that great with just 2 of us.
I can try to be manly wolf pack.
Alright. Give it a good shot then.
Hey, you! You know what it means that you took a seat at the wolf pack's table?
Well, it probably means that you don't care that much about defining which love interest you're pursuing, and or that table was already taken.
It means you're now one of us! One of us! One of us! One of us! Don't get us wrong. The second lunch is over. We 100% go back to hating you because you're weak and not at all our level, brah. But for now, you might as well enjoy living your best werewolf life to the max. Sometimes we like to stick it with just classic blankety hating all other monsters, but other days we like to be aggressively inclusive. And you caught us on an aggressively inclusive day. Yeah, bro! So, what classic werewolf activity would you like to do in these brief, glorious moments which you get to be part of a T-E-M-E?
Correcting their spelling of team probably isn't a classic werewolf activity. Better go with something more like... I mean, the floral arranging is good, I like that, but that's going to boost my creativity, which I don't value super highly. So, let's go with Howling at the Moon.
We love howling at the moon, but flirting with the moon is even better. Let's go outside and flirt with the moon, right?
You head outside where the moon is visible in broad daylight because why the fuck not? You kick things off telling the moon that you're sorry to bother her, but you just wanted to say how much you appreciate the way she controls the tide so gracefully. Then the wolf pack steps up and continues in the charming yet respectful tone you set.
Hey moon, is there a mirror in your pocket? Because I can see myself in your pants.
Well, never mind then.
Hey moon, are you an astronaut? Because your ass is out of this world and I can see myself in that too. Actually, so are you an astronaut with a mirror in your spacesuit?
You can see yourself in the moon's ass. That's quite the line, jeez. Suddenly, a piece of paper wafts down from the sky. It appears to be a letter, and it reads, Dear Fuzzy, thank you for respecting my boundaries and not using a crude opening line before we even got to know each other. I'm very flattered and appreciative. Thank you again, the Moon.
Ha! I guess maybe it's a good idea to be respectful to women and treat them as people, even when sometimes they're the moon and not people.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure suggesting anal sex when you first meet someone, not the classiest move.
Not at all. Yeah! Being respectful to women is the best! Let's get some pussy by being considerate and respectful! Ow!
And with that, they're off. You hear laughter and look over to see Vera and Polly deep in conversation.
A letter from the moon? Classic. Can't believe they fell for it.
The only thing better than a good prank at someone else's expense is a prank that also teaches valuable lessons about being slightly less douchey. Ah, well that makes way more sense than the moon actually writing a letter, but you still gain +4 charm for not being disgusting.
Hey.
Yeah. Choose an animal.
Dolphin.
Ooh. I choose rabbit. Player order is decided based on how hilarious it would be if Fuzzy died after being attacked by 8 of the selected animal. 8 rabbits. Yep. Okay. The final day of class.
The final countdown.
Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Alright, well, let's bump that boldness up. That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give +0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness.
Oh my god, did you hear? They finally invented a tattoo gun that works on ghosts. I'm totally gonna get one as soon as school lets out. Oh shit, we should totally get matching tattoos. You wanna?
Of course you do. What are you, responsible? The important question is, what kind of tattoo do you want to get? Yeah, party, party, party. That's what it's always about with Polly. Let's go there. Knuckle tats. You get part yippa, and I'll get teepa urti. Put our knuckles together and you know what that spells.
Sex.
You look blankly at Polly.
What? That's what it spells, right? I mean, I could be wrong. Whenever I see a group of letters, I always assume it spells either sex or LSD.
I know this line. This next couple of lines is just wonderful. I love it.
And a knuckle tattoo is obviously longer than 3 letters. So sex it is!
You start to explain that sex is the same length as LSD, but Polly presses a finger to your lips.
Shh. My little dumplet. If you play your cards right, I'll show you just how long sex can really be.
She does show you. It turns out it can be as long as you want if you just keep adding X to the end. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity.
I love Polly so much.
She's great.
Alright. I'm probably not going to end up getting her, but I'm going to try anyway. So let's go to the gym.
I mean, you're on a secret ending track with her, I think. She's been pushing pretty hard with the whole crack. Oh no, but you broke it when you released the Kraken, didn't you? Oh well.
I did.
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Many people fall during the battle. You can't take any more, so you valiantly go straight to the other team's leader and start negotiations for a truce. After hours of intense diplomacy, you commit to an agreement. What an unexpected twist! You gain plus 10 righteousness, but this game is so wrong in so many ways that you'd be lucky if you could do anything with that. And plus 2 charm. You see Miranda hovering in the hallway, whistling to herself and checking out her reflection in her own scales. Why, hello there, Ritz! How funny and random to see you here entirely by coincidence near your locker. Seeing as how we've been getting on so well lately, I've decided to afford you the honor and privilege of taking me to the seahorse races. You can pick me up after school today and bring me an assortment of flowers and chocolates as a gift. You're welcome. Oh man! A chance to buy shit for Miranda and take her on an outing you have no interest in? Sounds amazing! Let's rock! You go to the horse races and look for Miranda. She's wearing a beautiful and intricate horse race hat. Unfortunately, a sudden gust blows the hat away. You could swear that you could hear the wind whispering, "Not enough budget!" But it surely must have been your imagination. No! My hat! Hey Ritz, I'm here, hi! Look at this! Daddy always gives me money when I go to the seahorse races. It isn't much, of course, only plus 3 billion money, but it should still make things much more fun to bet. Of course, nothing would sour this lovely date faster than picking a losing horse, so I'll put this daunting task entirely on you.
Shit.
How should we choose the winning seahorse so that this day goes down in memory as a pleasurable experience rather than as a sign that we should never speak again? Yikes. No pressure then. But no worries, you know the perfect method for choosing winning racehorses.
Oh man. Oh my god! I don't think I'm bold enough for number 2 though. Let's try taste.
So creative. By taste? Yes, of course! Daddy always says I have excellent taste in things, and I pay my servants to agree. So why should I have anything less than great taste in tasting horses? Let's go. You and Miranda sneak down to the stables where the racehorses are kept and proceed to lick every single one. Ooh! Most excellent Romanian sapphire tastes a little like strawberries and cream and sunshine. Yuck! Grand Slam Pricks 4000 tastes like dirt. Definitely not a winner. My goodness! Little Perfect Pixie Sunburst Jumbotron